Alright guys, well I'm back today with a video on my Smith & Wesson 442 Airweight. And this was actually my first concealed carry revolver. My first gun that I started carrying was the Glock 19, but I found it hard to carry it in all situations, especially in the summertime. So when I was searching for my first concealed carry, I was a little bit leery of .380 pocket pistols. Now since then I own a few for summertime carry or deep concealment, but in the beginning I carried this 5-shot .38 Special. Let's take a closer look at the pistol. Now this one is plus P rated, which you can see marked on the barrel, and like I said earlier, it holds 5 shots of .38 Special, so a very minimal round count. But I kind of still carry this occasionally. It's very easy and nice to carry in your pocket. It doesn't have an exposed hammer to get snagged on your pocket, so I just slide it in my pocket holster and I feel pretty well prepared for a basic defensive scenario with 5 shots of .38 Special plus P. I feel like this is going to be a good defensive weapon up close, and I still carry it because sometimes I just want something simple and elegant, and overall it just works. I've never had a problem out of it, and I carry a speed loader in the other pocket with another 5 shots if you need more rounds. But to be honest, most of the time now I carry my Smith & Wesson M&P9 Shield, or like a pocket .380, or even a Glock 19 if I'm wearing a bigger jacket or heavier coat, something like that. So this occasionally goes into the carry rotation. But now I know a lot of people are buying this for concealed carry. Now my wife really likes this pistol, again because of its simplicity and elegance. It just works. You put 5 rounds in, you pull the trigger, there's no safeties, there's no hammers, it's just a point and shoot type of gun. But some of the problems with this type of gun is when you load it with plus P ammunition, it is very snappy since it's such a lightweight revolver design. So the main focus of this video is on the types of carry rounds that you can buy for a pistol like this. And this was actually Greg's idea from American Pawn and Gun. They're actually located in Monroe, North Carolina, and they sponsor a lot of the videos on this channel. They donated some of these new rounds to the channel for us to try out and to compare with different types of rounds. So this may be a great option for people who want to carry a snub-nosed simple revolver, but are a little bit more recoil sensitive. Newer shooters or some women. I don't want to put people in the categories because I know people are plenty capable of shooting the plus P no matter what gender or size they are. But this is a good option for people who are recoil sensitive. So let's take this down to the range, run some standard .38 Special through it, some of this plus P, and then this less recoil .38 Special. Let's quickly read the specs on the side of this guy. So you can see right here, let's see if I can actually get the camera to focus in. So the energy out of this round is 234, and that's the less recoil round. And I want to compare it to the plus P to see how much we're actually losing. So the energy is actually 260 out of this one. So 30 difference. Now, is that going to make a big difference in defending your life? I'm not quite sure. I'm not going to do a ballistics gel test. But what I am going to do is shoot both of these rounds side by side and get the feel for them. If it's going to be a much better feel shooting this .38 Special, less recoil, it may be the perfect option for somebody who wants a less recoiling but a very simple gun. Let's take them down to the range and fire all 3 of these rounds and compare the felt recoil out of all of these. I am down here at the range and now I'm going to shoot standard pressured ammo, just normal .38 Special. See how that feels, then we'll switch to the lighter loads, then we'll switch to the plus P loads, 3 shots of each just to get a feel for it. Alright, that standard pressure ammo with these wood grips still puts a little sting in your hand. Now we've got the lower recoil hollow points. Let's see how these feel. Alright, well, honestly they felt about the same as the standard pressure .38 Special, so I'm glad I shot those first and then shot these. Now I'm going to shoot the plus P and see how that feels. Got the plus Ps all loaded up. Let's see if we can notice a difference between the standard pressure and the low recoil. Alright, so I definitely felt much more of a sharp snappiness to this, but overall still very manageable out of the smaller pistol. So now I have all 3 types of rounds loaded in the cylinder. First up is the lower pressure stuff, then the standard velocity, then the plus P. I'll shoot all 3 of these and we'll try to see if we can visually see on camera the muzzle flip and everything, and if I can physically feel the difference between the 3 rounds. Alright, I'm not sure if it's visible on camera, I'll go back and check, but the first two felt about the same, but that plus P was a noticeable difference. And what I've been finding while I'm digging through some of my carry ammo is all the carry loads I bought for this 38 Special were plus P. So having that carry option of the lower recoil seems like a pretty cool thing if you just want to shoot something, defend yourself, because that is no joke, but not destroy your hand in the process if you're more sensitive to recoil. Let's load it up one more time. Same premise, all three types of ammo. I'm going to try to focus more on the gun itself. Then after I take these 3 shots, I'm going to repeat the same process, but with the slow motion camera to see if we can actually see a difference. Here we go. Low pressure, standard, then plus P. Yep, plus P gets you every time. Well, I'm really glad I tried these rounds out. When you see something on the shelf that says low recoil for self-defense, you often wonder, is this really going to protect me? Well, after shooting this today, it feels exactly the same as a standard pressured ammo. You could tell that the target is getting hit almost just as hard by the way it swings and the way it reacts. Now, this is not very scientific, but looking at the energy on the boxes, you can tell you're only losing about 30 compared to the plus P loads. So in my opinion, this is a viable home defense or self-defense round, but that lessens the recoil of those plus P defensive loads. So overall, if you're a little bit sensitive to recoil and you want to try to carry a snub-nosed 38 Special, those standard velocity or the lower recoil options are going to be really nice. So I want to give a huge shout out to American Pawn and Gun for sending that Winchester ammo to the channel for us to try out. Really helpful to try all 3 different types, and go check those guys out. They have plenty of that lower pressure Winchester ammo in stock that seems pretty adequate to defend your life with. So if you guys liked the video, please check out my other ones and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.